Hi everyone, we are LaChiMoLaLa
LaChiMoLaLa.
in stereo.
Yes.
And we are going to do a little review of Frost's special performance by Tomorrow by Together. This is just a fun extra that they put out. They've already got their regular music video. This is mostly just the dance portion. It was a surprise. It came out of nowhere and it literally made my entire week.
Yeah, so these guys are super talented, I think. And their performance, like I always look forward to their performances. And this is a special performance of Frost. So yeah, are you ready to watch it?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ugh, I love how creepy it is.
I like that static in the beginning. And I
Yeah.
love like the fog in the background too. It gives it more that creepy feel, I guess.
Yeah. And I like how there's not really a set so you can focus on the dancing.
Yeah. I like the colors.
Yeah. It's really cool the way it strobes between different gels.
Yeah. It goes with the music really well. Ooh, I like that.
I love that too. They're very good at doing these things where it's a perspective dance.
Yeah.
Oh, I love when the camera turns again. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I really think the song showcases Huening Kai in a very different way.
Yeah. I could see that.
Like we're used to him being such a cute little baby, but he's like evil.
Yeah. It's like their dark side, right?
Yeah, totally.
You see Yeonjun's like tongue stick out.
Right? Ugh. And their outfits too. I love everything about this.
Yeah.
It's a completely new side of them and it's cool. Oh, I love when it goes to black and white.
Yeah, it looks really good. Yeonjun is so great in here. Like he has like that ominous like look to his face.
Yes. His facial expressions are really part of what makes it. I feel like
Yeah.
him and Huening Kai, it was just very unexpected for me, both of them.
Yeah.
Gyu, I expect to be able to do this.
My expectation.
Because he's crazy.
Yeah. I can tell from the to do episode.
And Subin's trying, but he's too pretty. He's not really that scary. I mean, I like it, but Yeonjun seems like he's legitimately lost his mind.
Yeah. It looks like he has to go to a psychiatric ward.
Yeah. I bet he'd be a good actor.
Yeah. Huening Kai too, like you said, like he's really good in here. Like, and his hair, like it just
Ooh, both their hair, it like really does it.
yeah. It kind of adds to that flavor.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's such a great transition.
Yeah. Oh.
Ugh, so good.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just feel like they're the kings of, they do it in several different songs where they make like a line and then they do different things popping in and out, but they're able to make it different every time, which I feel like is really hard. It's
Yeah.
never boring. You're always like, ooh, what will they do this time? Like it's
Yeah.
always exciting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the choreography. Oh my goodness. Like
So
that
good.
so good and really, really difficult. Like they're like constantly moving, and with their facial expressions too, to pair it up like that, that's hard. That is so
because
hard.
it's not just their bodies. You're right. It's like it's a full head to toe body experience kind of.
Yeah.
And you really have to be 100% committed. And this is one of those things where it's like, unless you commit 100%, you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
So you have to be willing to look like an idiot to not look like an idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that weird catch-22. Sometimes if you're worried about how you look and you only do it halfway, then you do look bad.
Yeah.
But I love the way they like go all in. And I'm not saying Subin doesn't. Subin goes all in. It's just, I mean, his default face is angel. Hi, I'm Subin. I'm an angel.
Yeah, he's he does have that angelic look to him. Like he's not as convincing as you said, like Huening Kai or Yeonjun. Yeonjun's the one that did it for me because he looked he looked like seriously someone needs to send him to an asylum because of the way that the way that he angled like his face like down and looking at the camera. Like I mean, I obviously can't do it, you know, because I'm but like it's just that's like a whole art form right there. So like he's the one that like for me like really really stood out to me, you know.
Yeah. So and he has such long limbs. So when this dance is much more like broken kind of, you know, it's not long lines, like a more classical kind of dance. It's very much like puzzle pieces getting, I don't know. It kind of, this is weird. It reminds me of a Rubik's Cube. Like the colors are always changing, the angles are always changing, but it's never right.
Yeah.
And that's a very different style. I mean, they can do this style, but the way it's done here is very heightened and very almost surrealist. It's very cool. I love it so much. I don't know who the choreographer is, but you're amazing.
we gotta find out who did this choreography. So
we gotta find that out.
Yeah, really, really great.
But it's cool because the last time they did a special performance, they did Magic and they did that on top of the roof. So this is like a very different feel. That was, you know, blue skies, we're in love, let's dance it out. And this is like hell, let's dance it out.
It's like the total opposite. Like, you know, I was a good boy, but now I morphed into someone else that's like, here's my other persona, you know? So,
and that's the interesting thing about these albums that they've been putting out, these Chaos Chapter albums, because they are a lot darker than their earlier stuff, but there's still like an ebb and flow to them. You know, there are, I don't want to say high points, but like happy points. And then there are dark points. And this is one of the darkest ones. And, it's so good. I just love the way they interpret it.
Yeah. And let's talk about the set. The set is very simple. Like I feel like everything is just white and then they just use lights.
The set really is the lighting designer.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how much they can do to transform the atmosphere and the space. And especially even when they just flipped the camera so that it was black and white. Yeah, you know, that totally changed the color. And it's funny because I love lighting, like because you know I grew up in theater, so lighting's like a big deal. But in that space you're not supposed to notice lighting's usually bad if you notice it, because that means they messed up, you know what I mean? So this is the opposite of that, where it's highlighting everything and it wouldn't be the same without it, which I thought was cool.
The lighting was like, I love the colors that they chose. They chose like really bold colors and
like very saturated.
And I really liked it, you know, because I felt like that in comparison, or not in comparison, but like in conjunction with like everything else, you know, like their movements and stuff like that, it worked really really well. So
and I also like it's funny because the set's really like tonal and minimalist, right?
Yeah.
But their costumes are actually a little like they're complicated. There's like a lot of like holes and patches, and there was like sparkly bits and not sparkly bits. And I kind of like the fact that just like their crazy hair, the costumes were still dancing when maybe they'd stopped. You know what I mean? Like there was still like a weird, it was almost like there was like something behind them, like a Wow, I really don't know what that phrase is. I'm sure it'll come to me later. I don't know, some sort of like trail of movement behind them that was really cool looking. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it kind of just like flowed with them,
Yeah.
like in a like I know what you mean. I can't think of the word either.
I know. I really can't think of it. I know there's a phrase for it.
Yeah, it's like
I'll definitely text you at midnight and be like, here's what it was. But it's yeah, because of how they were, it's like the costumes kind of had their own dance going on as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just really cool.
Yeah.
For something that looks so simple, there's actually a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, like, it's kind of like a cape, but it's not really a cape because it's like a heavier sweater, but that's how it kind of reminded me of the clothes, like, because like a cape, it kind of just flows with you, right? And that's how I kind of felt with the sweaters too, like it just kind of moved with their body, but at the same time, like, yeah,
it was slightly behind, just like a few moments behind.
Yeah, just a tad. So yeah,
almost like an echo of what they had been doing, which is kind of interesting, like in conjunction with this song.
Yeah, so that's like really cool.
Love it. Yeah. We just love everything about it, obviously.
Yeah, like the makeup too. Let's talk about the makeup. They were all beat up, so they had like scratches and stuff. So it's like I felt like they went through something. They're really angry, they're really upset. Like no one's happy when someone like knocks you in the face and you're kind of bleeding a little bit,
yeah.
And so I think I think that they're kind of exuding that, because they're exuding like a lot of anger and a lot of angst, and it's like now they have like this behavior while they're dancing, like, don't even beeping, like mess with me, like,
it feels like they've gone through something, and to your point, they're on the other side now, challenging those people, like, oh, is that all you got?
Yeah,
I'll give it to you. So yeah, the makeup's really cool. Again, minimalist, just a little bit of blood and stuff here and there. You're not too worried about them. You're not like, what happened to his arm?
Yeah.
But it's enough that you're like, oh damn, they went through some stuff.
Yeah, they totally went through some stuff. Yeah, but overall, like, I really love this performance. This is a really really fun performance, and like just seeing a different side of them, because for me, like, I've said it before, like if you guys been following along with our reaction videos, like we're both huge fans of artists being very versatile, and not stuck in just like their little box, and being the same thing over and over. Like, this is a band that, like, I've been telling everybody, like on my Instagram and stuff like that, that they're gonna be really big, like BTS. Like, they're just so talented. Like, I mean, come on, like, look at the imagery, like from just this music video, from something so simple that they just bring out all this energy and just like channels it all in. Not all artists could do that, so to like a
they're very very creative, especially considering this is definitely still the early part of their career.
Yeah, this is definitely like the earlier part of their career, so I mean, they've been around since 2019, for goodness sake, and look where they are now, and
they're already here. Imagine where they'll be in 3 more years, 5 more years.
Yeah.
I can't even. It's gonna be far beyond what I could imagine.
Yeah.
So yeah, get in on it now.
I know, seriously, get on it. Yeah, they're gonna be one of those artists where we're gonna be like, Beth, did you get those tickets from Ticketmaster yet? Like, and we'll be like, no, like, I mean, we want to go to the concerts, but like, it's always a bloodbath. Getting tickets, and right? I feel like that's gonna be them. Like, it's gonna be hard to get tickets because they're
gonna be one of those like once in a lifetime things where you're like, we're going.
Yes. Yeah. So y'all get in on it now. Once they start touring to North America, gotta see them now. They're really good.
Gotta see them now. Oh gosh, I just hope they do tour, in the next year and a half. That would really just make my century.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm always looking forward to what they're gonna do next. I don't know what it's gonna be, and I'm always amazed. So keep it coming.
Yeah, they always surprise us.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just starting out just watching their music. And it's just they just are really amazing, like I feel like by now like I've watched quite a few boy bands, and they really stand out. And wow, like this performance by itself, should really get you guys into Tomorrow by Together.
Right. I feel like this is a good way if they know nothing about them, just be like, just watch this. Are you interested? I bet you are.
Yeah. I feel like a new person would be hooked by this video like right away, like just it's really good. Love it.
We love it.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction video. And we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you guys for the next one.
안녕.
안녕.